Try not to look at the
So
screen.
my track is for Girls Aloud Love Machine. The video will involve both performance and a narrative to follow throughout the video. So during the performance footage, there'll be a dance routine, and there'll also be lip syncing while they're dancing as well. This routine will also need to be simple but effective to engage the audience and to allow all the cast to be able to learn and remember the dance routine. To link with the performance footage, there'll be lip syncing, and following common pop conventions, the group will be looking directly into the camera whilst lip syncing to create a link with the audience. They'll also be doing lip syncing together as a group and individually. The costumes will be tight and revealing dresses to reflect the male gaze theory. And for the men, they'll be wearing smart shirts and jeans. This is a common convention in most of the Girls Aloud videos, such as Can't Speak French and in other girl pop videos. The dresses will be similar, but not the same, so that they represent their individuality. The cast will be 5 girls and 5 boys, which may be difficult to find, but I think if people are willing to take part, it should be okay. The locations used will be an open space, such as the drama room or a black background for the performance footage, and there'll be various open spaces, such as in a park or in a house, for the narrative where the girls are each with their individual boy. The boys, the reason we need the 5 boys is because each girl needs a separate boy, and this is used in many videos as well.
Would you be able to find, I'm not like saying you're bad at dancing, but would you be able to find people who will be good enough dancers to make that actually look good?
Well, like I said, it'd only be simple, it's not going to be complicated.
Let me just come in there. Last year, the Daft Punk guys worked out a routine. They were lucky in regards to Tom's mum was actually a dance choreographer, but they actually did an instructional video at the Creative Arts Evening last year. They filmed people doing their dance, and something that I want to make sure we get across today, that an alternative second viral style video I think would be very useful, where you can say that you're looking for direct audience input in form of submitted videos of their own, which you would then re-edit into a new video by Girls Aloud or whoever it may be. So yeah, to keep it simple, working out a choreography is not necessarily that difficult, but there's also plenty around school who are keen on and skilled on dance as well. So very doable, I think. What makes yours distinctive, Kate?
Well, I think because it's quite a well-known song, so a lot of people would recognise it, so the audience would be quite wide. Because the Girls Aloud as a group, they split up but they reunited this year. So they've been doing a tour, so they're well known with teenagers and adults. So I think
You've almost answered a slightly different question in terms of why it's justifiable as a choice for right now, and it would be a good answer to now. What makes your idea stand out?
well, a lot of people would be involved, so it'd be fun to work on, and then there's lots of different elements to it, such as the dance and the narrative and the performance.
You talk about the clothing. So 2 questions there. 1, are you going to have a budget for this video? Are you going to be providing the clothing? And 2, what are your thoughts on, when you talk about the male audience, so what are your thoughts on how that works or doesn't for the female audience?
Well, a lot of girls have dresses like I'd need, so I don't think I'd need to buy them because I know people who don't have dresses anyway. And the boys, well, they need to look smart, because it wouldn't work if they were just wearing really casual like clothes such as hoodies and stuff, but then I don't want them to be
And it's going to be,
overpowering the
so
girl.
are they going to wear just the one costume throughout the video?
Yeah, no. For the performance they'll be wearing the dresses, and then for the narrative they'll be wearing some sort of smart clothing, but not necessarily the same dresses.
And is there any element of colour coding involved?
Not necessarily, but they'll all be wearing, well yeah, they'll all be wearing a different colour, but they'll all have different colours. So they're not exactly identical, but they're similar.
Okay, very briefly, I mean, we need to look here and think how you actually use and would word the use of the term like neo-gaze. But also an example of how the A2 exam and the coursework fit together. Eventually, you'll be able to discuss with great ease, which is why we would delay in the evaluation this year, to look at the exam first and then go back to the evaluation. When I asked you about the female audience, I didn't ask specifically about, say, between the younger end, I could have done. You should eventually be able to use comfortably ideas and concepts such as the uses and gratifications model of audience, where, for example, it's argued that audience pick a text for their own aspirational ends. So a younger girl would watch a video like the one you're proposing, look at the glamour, look at the application of makeup, the hair, etc., and the signifiers of sexuality for that matter, and aspire to be like that, aspire to be seen like that, which is something you need to think about and address. Right, any further questions? George?
Kind of relates to questions that we asked, but like, would you all have the confidence to dance?
I know people who